Welcome back to Nakama, where we explore ancient wisdom and modern science to help you become stronger, calmer, and more connected. In this episode, we're unpacking something that sounds simple but can change everything: how to set goals that actually work. So, what does that mean? We're not talking about setting any old goals, but goals that align with who you are, what you care about, and how you want to live. We call this a goal hierarchy, and today I'll show you how to build your own step by step. So why do most people fail at their goals? It's not because they lack discipline. It's because they're setting goals in isolation. They pick a number, a weight, a deadline, but don't ask, why does this matter to me? Where does it fit into the bigger picture of my life? That's like trying to build a house without knowing what kind of life you want to live inside it. A goal hierarchy fixes that. Think of it like a pyramid, with your deepest values at the base and your most specific habits and routines at the bottom. When all the layers are aligned, you feel energy, focus, and meaning. When they're not, you feel stuck or burnt out, even when you're doing all the right things. Let's talk about how to build your own, though. So, step one, start with your values. These are the foundation, not what society tells you to value, but what truly lights you up and grounds you. Connection, freedom, growth, integrity. Take time to reflect. What principles guide you when no one's watching? Write down 3 core values you want your life to be shaped around. And step 2, define your long-term vision. This is the 10-year or lifetime view. If your values were fully lived, what would your life actually look like and feel like? Where would you live? How would you treat your body? And who would be with you in the relationship? What kind of impact would you be making? This isn't about perfection. It's about orientation, a direction to walk in. Third step would be to set medium-term goals. Think 1 to 3 years. What milestones move you toward that long-term vision you have for yourself? These shouldn't just be checkboxes. They should be meaningful bridges, like building a skill, changing careers, or deepening relationships. Ask what would make this year feel deeply aligned. Write down 2 or 3 medium-term goals that serve your long-term view. The fourth step would then be to create short-term systems. This is where we get granular. What are your daily or weekly habits that support those goals? Notice we're not just talking about outcomes, we're talking about process. Things like I stretch for 10 minutes each morning to care for my body and stay grounded, or I have a weekly check-in with my partner to strengthen connection and prevent resentment. Your systems show how your values show up in the real world. The first step would then be to constantly check for alignment. Here's where most people fall off. They set goals once and never revisit them, but your life's constantly evolving and you do need to constantly ensure that you're checking in. Your context changes, you grow, so your goal hierarchy is a living document. Return to it, check in with it, and see if it still aligns. Ask, is what I'm doing today in alignment with the life I say I want to build? If not, adjust. No shame, no judgment, just recalibration. And this is why this matters. Without a clear goal hierarchy, you'll get pulled in hundreds of directions. You'll chase what's trendy or urgent, not what's deeply important. You'll get burnt out or achieve something that looks good on paper but feels empty. But with a goal hierarchy, your habits become sacred. Each small action becomes a vote for the kind of person you're becoming. You move through life with clarity, energy, and integrity, not because you're hustling harder, but because everything is connected. So here's your challenge. Build your first goal hierarchy this week. Step 1, write down your top 3 values. Second step, describe your long-term vision in a paragraph. Third step, choose 2 or 3 medium-term goals. Fourth step, identify 2 or 3 daily, weekly habits that support these goals. And finally, commit to checking in with this every month. Let it evolve as you do. Don't hold on or clutch to anything that you don't need to. And remember, you're not broken. You don't need more motivation. You just need alignment. If this helped, hit subscribe, share with someone who's navigating change, and drop a comment. What's one goal you're refining or reclaiming this month? Thanks for watching. Much love.